Seppelt's Great Western, a big winemaker with an even bigger history. Well, let's face it, from humble beginnings to national domination and international status. One thing though, we were advised that having formed part of the largest wine consortium in Australia, Seppelt's Great Western ceased winemaking at the plant in 2016. Mainly because other parts of Australia have for over years become bigger grape areas and manufacture and production simply moved closer to the raw product. Fortunately though, for Great Western, a local businessman made an offer to lease the property, and again the place is able to offer accommodation, function facilities and so forth at the winery, as well as continuing the guided tours through the place. The main building and grounds would have been an imposing sight in their day, and this is the original homestead building. I'm guessing it may also have been used to house important guests, clients, celebrities and the like who came to the winery. It is reported that sometime in the 1890s, Dame Nellie Melba came here to have a champagne bath. She's just guessing that she was a bit keen on the place. As expected, the property sits nestled in amongst rows and rows of grapes. These days they've even gone all trendy and offer glamping on site. Check out the tents alongside the house. The back courtyard area and barbecues, it's probably seen plenty of crowds, that's all I can say. As is to be expected of Seppelt's, the tasting room houses more medals and awards than they have room for, probably. This is the place where we met our guide for the tour. The chap who took us on our tour was extremely informative and entertaining, especially when you take into account that he'd probably done the tour many hundreds of times before. He was a full-blown qualified industrial chemist with degrees up his backside, and more experience with wine than an alcoholic priest at the Sunday Mass. The huge casks were all part of the original winery. Our guide said that he had spent many hours inside them, cleaning the gunk off the insides. And have a look at this. Not only was it a tight squeeze getting in the little hole, or the small opening at the bottom of the barrel, but apparently it was incredibly claustrophobic once you got inside. The big draw card at Great Western is the heritage-listed tunnels below ground. There's apparently more than 3 kilometres of them, all previously used to store wine. They call them the drives, and they were mostly hand-dug by probably out-of-luck gold miners. Good old Nellie had part of the underground cellars named in her honour. She even champagned the official opening, Dame Nellie Melba Drive. Some parts of the tunnels are reasonably clean and tidy, but other parts look exactly like they just came out of a horror movie. At one point there is a room fully equipped with tables, chairs and dining apparatus, all set up so that people with enough cash to splash can enjoy a rare dining experience, with possibly even more rare objects falling into their food. Wrought iron gates block the entrance to the special section, where only super special people are allowed to sample the wines. The grog apparently so old that Methuselah himself serves the drinks. As with the arrival, on leaving you get to pass the big tanks or vats that lay motionless, completely empty. As a production facility, it's a ghost town. We were advised that the offers are reportedly on the table and the plant may come to light again in the near future sometime. We certainly hope so. It's just way too good a place to visit, and it would be extremely nice to see it all up and running again. In the meantime, it's an excellent place to go and have a squiz at, so take a minute and check it out sometime.